How's it going, guys? My name's Fred and welcome back to Scrap Mechanics, and today we are building two of possibly the most requested things by you guys across all the videos. We are going to build a treehouse and we are going to build a tank. Well, we're going to try to build those things. You may notice I'm currently in a world that has no trees. Just to start the video off, I'd like to show you guys something I've been working on. It's something that one of you requested. It's a really cool idea, but it's insanely difficult, and currently it's not quite working yet. So I'm in this flat world. This world is just for this one creation. I was trying to make a claw grabber, you know, like the arcade machine thing. So it's kind of complicated, but as you can see, here's the little chute where your stuff comes out. These are all the things you can win. Here's the claw, and then at the top is the mechanism to make the claw move about. So it's I don't know how you describe it. It's a Cartesian axis system to make the claw move, which basically means we've got these two driver's seats. One of them makes it goes forward and backward, and one that makes it go left and right. So if I go in this one, get in there. Then if I do this, you'll see the wheels at either side, they drive forward, and the thing goes to the back, just like that. Then if I get in this one and go like this, the wheels at the front and the back move across, and you can move the claw side to side. So that's how you move the claw around. And then if you want to actually open the claw and lower it down, you do have to climb on top of the machine. So you're probably wondering why the hell I actually put these buttons up here. And you guys keep saying that the controllers don't need to be attached to the thing they're controlling. Yes, they do. I can't have this controller like down there somewhere. You can't attach it. It has to be attached via wood or metal or whatever. It has to be part of the same physical thing. So anyway, we come up here, we've got two buttons. One of them opens the claw, just like this, and the other one lowers it down. Just like, well, you can't really see something above it, but it lowers it down. You can take my word for it. So, it runs quite slowly, and it's extremely difficult to win anything. I haven't yet been able to actually win anything. But anyway, let's take a look at what kind of things you could win. A traffic cone, a stop sign, a small duck statue, a dismembered human foot. Wait, what the hell? No, that is not meant to be in here. Oh, on to the next prize. A box of cucumbers. And last but not least, a box of bananas. So yeah, there's a variety of wondrous prizes you could win. The game runs slowly because all of these objects have physics. They can all move. Obviously, if they were stuck to the floor, it'd be pretty hard to win them. But they can all move. So they all have their individual physics, which is causing the game to run slowly. So you can see when they're all completely still, the game runs fine. But as soon as you nudge one and it falls over, the game just starts running super slowly. Anyway, let's try and win one. The claw currently isn't above anything, so let's move it. Probably the easiest one to get might be a box. Let's try and get one of the boxes. Maybe that box there, because it's standing up. So, we go in this seat, just to move the claw forwards a little bit. Okay, it doesn't work great, but it works a little bit. And then let's move it slightly to the right, just so the claw is right above the box of cucumbers. Okay, so the claw is in place, right above the box. Let's open the claw so we can actually do some grabbing. Let's lower the claw. Whoa! I don't know why I did that, but anyway, it's still in the right place, sort of. Lower it down, nice and slowly, 1 frame per second. There we go. Now let's close the claw onto the box. It may or may not grab it. It may crash the game. Who knows? A variety of fun outcomes could happen. Ooh? Ooh? Yes! Yes! Grab! Ooh! It's got it. This is the point where I've had issues in the past, because you'll see the box is unhappy, and then it flies out. It just flies out. So yeah. Basically, at this point in time, I can't make the grabber work, but it's a little concept, just a little thing I've been trying to do. If you guys have any suggestions as to how to make it work, it would be cool if we could get this thing to work. It would be a fun little game here within the Scrap Mechanic. But anyway, that's that. Let's move on to a world which has some trees. Start building a treehouse. Okay, so I've started a new terrain world. It's not the same one that has the folding house and the Vader truck and everything in it, just because that world has too many things in it, and it's running really slowly. I could delete some stuff, but I thought it would just be easier just to start a new one. So, here in a new empty world, let's make a treehouse. Basically, you guys have told me, I guess you've seen on other people's videos, it's possible to stick blocks to trees. So I guess if we just go over here, if we just get some nice wooden blocks, can I stick it to the side of this tree? I can indeed. Okay, so I guess what we're going to want to do first, we need to find a suitable tree. That one could be cool. Maybe this one. I'll look around. I'll find a good tree, and then I guess we'll make a sort of staircase up, then a platform, and then we can get about decorating. So I guess cue the montage music. It's time for a montage. Okay, so I've made my little room halfway up this tree. It's actually looking kind of nice. I've done some fancy architectural stuff. You notice it hasn't got a roof yet, because I might make it a 2-story thing. We shall see. I'll finish it off by the end of this episode anyway. I've made a little door, just a very simple door, just with one bearing. Like, we did that in the very first episode. What I think I might do from this point onwards is I might have this world as my, like, main home world. I don't know if there's ever, like, a survival mode, we could always use that. And then I'll keep the first world we use with the folding house and stuff as, like, a test world where I can test stuff out. So yeah, that might be kind of cool. I might make this, like, a big proper house and make it huge and expand it loads. You could always go over to, like, the neighboring trees and stuff. I don't know. We shall see. That's for the future. Anyway, I made these stairs going up here. Just a little spiral staircase. It goes on... It basically goes, like, one whole way round, and then the house is there, as you can see. It's pretty cool. It looks pretty nice. So, we should probably, A, make some windows, because once you put a roof on this thing, it's going to be dark otherwise. So, I'm going to make some windows. I'll put a roof on it just for now, but we can always take it off and put a second story on. That's not too bad. And I'll make a couple other decorations, and I think for now, the treehouse will be complete. Okay, so I've given the house a little bit of decoration just to make it feel a bit more homely. You can see the first thing. I put this this railing, this banner, up the side of the stairs just so you can't fall off, because that would be bad. You won't want to be, like, coming home after a long day of scrapping, fall off the stairs and break your arms and stuff. That would be bad. So I put a railing here, put some nice plants just to make it fancy. The game does actually have, it has staircase railings, these things, but they're all orange, and they look, well, they're orange. I didn't want orange things. So anyway, I made them out of stone. They're kind of blocky, but whatever. It's okay. So we got those. It's all good. You come up here. You'll see now, we've got some pipes and stuff, some more plants, some boxes, a big old box of bananas, because I love bananas. If it was a box of yogurt, that'd be even better, but whatever. We've got some shelves. There's not many things to put on the shelves. So these are going to be my duck shelves, just because you never know, you can never have too many ducks. And then we got a sink. We got a little block with some toilet paper. The game doesn't have toilets yet, but they have announced that they will be adding toilets soon. Exciting, I know. So that's where the toilet's going to go when we got that. Put some pipes in and stuff. Yeah, I think it's feeling kind of homely. One last thing. I'm pretty sure there's a welcome sign. Where is it? There we go. There's a welcome sign. Let's get one of those. Right about there. You are not welcome. Well, that's not a welcome. Okay, maybe let's not get rid of that. I want to invite guests in. I'm not some kind of, like, arsehole. Okay, it's all good. So, you'll notice one thing. It is kind of dark in here. I was trying to put lights inside here. It turns out the lights don't actually do anything. They don't actually make any light. As you'll notice, they just look like lights, but they don't do anything. So that's kind of annoying. It's a bit shady, but whatever. It's sunny outside. You don't want to get burnt. It's all good. Okay, so now we have a base of operations in this new world. We should start on the next creation, which is by far the most requested thing by you guys. A tank. It's not going to have tank tracks, because I don't think that's possible. But I'll just basically make a big truck thing, put loads of wheels on it, and then we'll try and figure out a way to make a cannon. Okay, so we've got this big sort of tanky thing. It's not a tank yet because it doesn't have any kind of gun, so basically it's just a giant car. It has 10 wheels. You'll notice it doesn't turn, it doesn't steer like a tank does. It steers like a normal car. In real life, the way tanks work is when they want to turn, all the wheels on one side will go forward and all the wheels on the other side will go backwards. I don't think there's a way to do that in this game, because if you connect a driver's seat to a an engine, then there'll be no way to then make one go backwards and one go forward and then have them both go back. You need to have different seats for each side of the tank, which would work if I had a friend to play this with, but I'm currently playing on my own, so there's no way to do that. If this was multiplayer, it would be possible to make a two-person tank, which drives like an actual tank, but currently it's not. So anyway, this just steers like a normal car, just the front wheels turn. You'll see it's got 4 engines. You guys, you wanted me to make a car that has multiple engines. It works exactly the same. You need to have multiple engines to this, because each engine can only drive 5 wheels. This has 10, so it would need at least 2. I've used 4, just because I can. It's all good. So you'll see if we come back up here, it has this sort of yellow and black platform thing. And if we get in this seat, then this engine here actually spins the platform like this. This is going to be where the gun turret thing goes. Now, basically, all I need to do is figure out how to make a gun turret. Okay, so I've made this thing. It's not finished yet, but I just want to test it out a little bit. So basically, what you can see, we've got 4 wheels at the top here. And when I turn this button, these wheels spin. They're all spinning sort of like this way, like that. So if something were to be in the middle, it will be launched forwards in this direction. So I can actually launch myself if I didn't fall off. If I walk into this thing and go like this, you can see it launches me forward quite well. I need to figure out like a hopper thing at the back to hold projectiles to figure out how to do that. But that seems to be working well. So now I've also put this seat here, which is connected to this bearing here. Oh god, there's so many bearings, it's hard to see. But anyway, when you get in it, you can do this, and you can do the elevation. So this seat does the elevation. This seat does the rotation like this. It's a very versatile tank. So let's maybe try getting some objects of physics. Say like a dismembered foot. Why not a dismembered foot? Let's stick one of these in here. See what happens. Okay, load in the foot. Remove that so the foot is loose. Now all we need to do is turn this on. And just gently, not with a hammer. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that works pretty well. Let's get a little bit more elevation on this thing. Oh, yes. Let's see how far we can get a foot to go. And... wait, why is it coming back down? That's annoying. Anyway, launch. No. Forwards. Forwards. And... launch. Go. Foot. Come on, don't be stuck. God damn it. And... launch. I punched it over. God damn. And... launch. Oh god, okay, this is getting silly. Basically, I need to make a system where this bit at the back moves forwards very slightly just to push the foot into the wheels. Okay, so I've made this little system here. You can see we've got this like pusher at the back and these little things here. So basically when I push this button, there's so many buttons now, this thing is getting quite complicated anyway. When I push this button, this little thing just moves forward very slowly. It uses the same system I used to make the lifting garage in the 2nd episode. So basically, it's just three bearings like this. This one goes pink 90, this one goes blue 180, and this one goes pink 90. And it just pushes it forward nicely like that. Press the button again, it goes back, reset it. So let's put a foot in here, lower it down, turn on the wheels, push the thing forward, see how far we can launch it. Turn on the wheels. Yes. And now, push the foot. Oh! Oh, that wasn't so good. The first one went really well. Okay, I'm going to keep launching feet. One of them is bound to go well. It's all about your foot placement. Let's try this. Oh! No, that one's still... They're getting some distance, but if you're going to try and kill someone with this thing, it's not so good so far. Oh! Nope, that was terrible. Yes. Yeah! Surely. Oh, okay, fine. Well, it turns out it's not a very consistent cannon. It's tricky to get a good launch on your feet, but it does launch them, and it is a giant thing, which has 10 wheels. So I don't think how I could make anything which is any more tanky than this. Alright, I just noticed one thing. It doesn't actually turn very well, in the slightest. You have to do multiple turns to get it to actually like spin around. Oh, that's why it's not turning. It's because all the weight is on the back, so the front wheels aren't even touching the floor, so they're not turning it. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Anyway, this has been a basic tank. I'm sure other YouTubers, I'm sure you guys even, could build a much better tank than this, but this is like a basic tank concept for you guys to build upon, make a much better tank. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with the treehouse mode earlier. That's really nice. The tank's pretty cool too. The grabber at the start of the episode, that needs a lot of work, but it was a really cool idea from one of you guys who suggested that, so thank you for that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully my creations weren't too bad. I know there's other YouTubers and stuff who can make far cooler stuff than I do, but I think I did my best. I think it was alright. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. This has been Scrap Mechanic. If you guys have any more suggestions of things you'd like me to try and build, or if you know how to make the grabber work, because I really want to get that to work, let me know down below. But until then, I'm Vader, and I'll see you guys later.